Hey there, welcome back to Reddit Stories, Cookie Edition. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more Reddit stories.
My cheating ex called me 2 years later. My 31M ex-girlfriend, 29F, found me and wanted to hang out, but I just ignored her after she broke my heart. Backstory: in 2015 I met this woman at college. Let's call her Casey. We had so many things in common and we instantly got close. She asked me out and it was a wonderful relationship, or so I thought. We had dreams together, sent X-rated pics once in a while. We do a lot of stuff together, not sex yet. In 2019, Christmas time, I was going to propose to her after I give her parents and siblings gifts. I even gave her mom, who hates me, a gift. Casey works at the hospital, so she'll get out work later, or so I thought. 5 p.m. She didn't come to her parents' place, but I came and decided to give everyone gifts. When I give her younger sister, 20F, let's call her Sherry, a laptop, she cries and hugged me because she always wanted one for school. Casey's father a new BBQ grill. Moments later, Sherry told me I couldn't contain it anymore and cried harder. I asked what's the matter. She immediately grabbed me to her room and her father came along as well. Sherry kept saying I'm sorry so many times. I was confused on why. She then showed me a pregnancy test and told me that it belongs to Casey. I completely lost it and wanted to know why and how long was the affair. Sherry informed me that the affair happened in the beginning of 2019. While I was working a lot at my factory job, she goes to see him. Makes matters worse is that Casey's mom was the one who showed the AP to Casey. Apparently in the month of November, Casey found out she's pregnant, and she begged Sherry not to tell anyone after Sherry found the test. When she told me everything, my world came crashing down and I decided to leave. But before I left, I thanked Sherry and her father. Let's call him Max. Max apologized and said that if I leave he would completely understand. We shook hands and I said thank you. I just looked at Casey's mom and I then left my ex's house, just drove away and didn't look back. Max and Sherry got furious with Casey's mom. Let's call her Jane. Around 7 p.m. Christmas time, I informed my family on what happened and they all comfort me. 11 p.m., my phone began blowing up with phone calls and text messages of my ex saying she can explain. I didn't answer back. I changed my number, deleted my social media, and changed my email. As much as I want closure, I didn't want to see her face. Fast forward to mid of 2020. One of my friends informed me that the AP who got Casey pregnant ran away after he found out he's the father, Karma, and they're looking for him. I simply said who cares. Fast forward to last month. I'll see a number I never seen before. I answered and it was my ex. My ex begged me to talk her and possibly give her a chance at my favorite restaurant. I responded, why should I after you did what you did? She rambled on and I just ignored her because I don't want to go through the same pain that she had put me through. Casey began gaslighting me and her friends and her mom called me a coward for not seeing her again. I told Jane, you have the audacity to say that after what you've done? She rambled. I just hanged up and blocked Jane and my ex's number. I informed her friends what happened and they left me alone. Story 2. I don't think I can move on. My husband and I met in November 2020 and we shortly got married in July 2021. About a week ago, everything went downhill. We always fight and he brings up divorce on a weekly basis. Last week it felt like it was over. He packed his stuff, there was a physical confrontation between both of us, and he walked out saying it was over. I tried getting in contact with him afterwards, but he blocked my number. We were separated. When this happened, I felt devastated. I hated when he left. He's left the house more times than I can count, but this fight was too big to overcome. Then I made a mistake. I went online and found somebody to quickly meet up with. I didn't want to have sex or anything, just someone to be there for company and somebody to talk to. I didn't have anyone else in my life. My husband was the only person I really talked to, so now I was completely alone. The guy I met online was very persistent about coming over despite me saying no a lot. In the end, he changed my mind by buying me flowers on the now Valentine's Day. I had texted him a lot saying I just wanted to hang out. He came over and I wanted to watch Encanto. He was quickly uninterested, so I suggested we play Smash, Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo Switch. I had been drinking a lot trying to take my mind off of my husband's absence. We played 2 rounds and afterwards he went in really fast to kiss me. I sort of backed off feeling awkward, telling him I didn't want that from him. After this, he persistently tried to touch me and I kept saying no and moving away from him. He tried guilt-tripping me, he tried saying my husband didn't love me, but all this did was make me start to cry. I was crying a lot and drank more trying to stop my tears. He consoled me and tried kissing me again, and I kissed him back. We made out a little bit, but soon I tried stopping it. I don't really want to go into details about what happened next. But he forced himself on me, and I kept saying no and tried to physically push him off of me. Long story short, because I don't want to think about it, he held me down and had his way with me against my will, choking me, going really hard. I just don't want to think about it anymore, and I keep trying to block it out my mind. I was raped. If you really want to know more, I made another post on my profile a couple of days ago. After this happened, I was spiraling. I quickly blocked him, praying to never see him again. I was hurt physically and emotionally, unable to think straight. There was a video made of me and this guy together. I insisted to take it on my phone because if I didn't, he would have taken it. It was the only thing I accomplished, not letting him have the footage. In a drunken rage, I emailed the video to my husband along with a picture of the flowers I had just taken after the incident had happened. In the moment, I had blamed him for what happened. I was mad, angry, sad, and upset. Of course, my husband saw the video and it hurt him more than I could ever imagine. I told him 2 days after it happened that I was raped. I wasn't able to work it out of myself sooner. A lot of days have passed and I was finally able to open up to him completely about what happened. It took a lot for him to believe me, and honestly, he still probably doesn't fully believe me. I feel bad about hurting him. I feel bad about our fight and about cheating on him. Sure, the forced sex wasn't my fault, but inviting a guy over was crossing the line. At the time, I didn't think it was cheating because we were separated, but now I know it was. My husband has said he's forgiven me but still wants to go through with the divorce. However, he has been playing with my feelings exponentially, making me have several emotional breakdowns. The first time we had sex again, it was very passionate and he said questionable things. Like how he wanted to get me pregnant and make me his. And I thought he wanted to get back together. But then he said no and had the audacity to ask for just sex. But we eat out together and still go on dates whenever we can. We've been very attached to each other, more attached than we have ever been throughout our whole relationship. And it's hard to say no to the sex when it's the best I've ever had. Yet, I don't want what he wants. He wants me to stay dedicated to him and have sex with him until our divorce goes through. Now, he is talking about still dating after the divorce. Like he wants to go back to being boyfriend and girlfriend. I've asked him about this several times and I still don't understand his thought process. He says he loves me and wants no one else. I just don't want to lose him like this. I've been trying to tell myself that I have to move on, but I can't. I love him. He's just very confusing and I have never been able to reason with him. Should I just give it more time? Or is it unrealistic to think I can still be with him? He has been more loving and caring, giving me boundless attention. It's hurting me so much to be this close to him knowing I'm going to lose him very soon.
Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Reddit stories.